Everyone's always asking me about the heat treat process. Well, this is my process. I use an old ceramics kiln. You can see there, converted it over. I do have to feather the temperature as I just have a standard controller. So I try to keep it between 1450, 1480 by feathering it between high and medium. I've cut a hole in the top and placed fire bricks over it. I just dangle the knives into the oven using steel cord. You can see my pyrometer sticking in the side there. Here is some Parks 50 oil. As you can see, starting to get a little dirty, but still works great. These 30mm ammo cans, purchased online, they are perfect for this. I've tried several different tubes. Nothing seems to be adequate for what I like. This holds 5 gallons of oil, so it should last quite a long time. I'll be back in just a moment with a heat treat of a knife for Scott Jones, better known as Boomstick, and another little simple belt knife that I'll have up for sale soon. And we're back. It is now time to pull the first knife out and quench it. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. We'll see how it goes. There you can see, all I need to do is move my busted fire bricks out of the way here. And I'm going to take the first knife out. And we're going to take it right in the quench. Normally I would use a large pair of channel locks to hold the knife, but being that I'm doing this one-handed, I'm going to attempt to just do it on the cord. As you can see, we get a lot of scale this way, but nothing that can't be cleaned off and ground off later. Now we'll pull it out, and we're going to look at it for straightness. It looks nice and straight to me. We might have a little bit there, but the scale definitely kind of plays with your eyes a little bit. We are going to now take it, clamp it in some aluminum blocks just for that extra cooling process. It's right here. I'm going to set the camera down to do this. I now have it clamped in a couple half-inch aluminum blocks in the vise, just while it cools just a tad bit longer to try to keep it nice and straight. We'll come back here and we're going to close this back up for a couple minutes. Make sure we stay at temp for this other knife. And we will quench it here in just a moment. Alright, it's now time to do the second knife. Normally about all I do is 2 at a time. Oil seems to get a little too hot after that. Here we go, you can see the knife. And I'm sure you all expect a nice big flame, but that don't always happen. Lots of smoke. Looking pretty good. Let's pull this up here. Check it out. Yeah, that's nice and straight. Nice and straight. Let's hit it with the file and see how it looks. And the file did not touch it. Sorry I couldn't show that. I need to get something to hold the camera while I'm doing this. This is my first video, so just bear with me. Maybe in the future we'll have something a little better. Here we go. We're going to place this in here as well. It's kind of hard to do when you're staring at the camera, but we're going to clamp it in. And now we're clamped. Sorry, I have to keep shutting the camera off, but as you can see, just a couple pieces of scrap half-inch aluminum that I've picked up here and there. It is now set. I am done heat treating for today, so we'll shut the oven off and we'll go from there. As you can see, this is just a standard controller. Standard fire bricks. I can reach temperatures upwards of 2,000 degrees in this. I haven't attempted to do any stainless because of the climbs and ramp speeds, but we'll stick with high carbon for now. Maybe one of these days we'll pick up a nice oven, but this gets the job done. Okay, now that the second knife is out of the oven, I wanted to show you the type of scale we do get from the process that I use. As you can see, there's quite a bit, but it comes off fairly easy, especially with these Scotch-Brite belts. This is an RPI Reader Products 2x72 belt. I believe I got it from Phoenix Abrasives. But This is the medium course, and about the only thing I use it for is cleaning off the scale. I do have a fine that I use sometimes for a final finish, but this here seems to get the job done rather quickly, and it leaves a nice finish for the tempering process. So let's give it a shot and see what it looks like. I might have to set the camera down for this, but I'm gonna try one-handed to start, and then I'll shut it off. As you can see, it's already cleaned it off pretty good. We'll see if we can't do this one-handed. We're gonna get some more light over there. There we go. One step over here. Let me change hands with this. I'm going to set that down there. There we go. Let's try it. Obviously, I'm not as smooth with my left hand as I am my right hand. You can see it cleans that off nicely. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off. I'm going to clean this one up, and then I'll come back and show it to you what it looks like when we're done. Alright, we're back. Here you go. You can see the knife now that's majority of cleaned. Now we're going to go into the oven for a tempering cycle. And as far as the oven for tempering, that just goes into a little toaster oven. As you can see here, been using this for quite a while now. You can't rely on the temps. As you can see, I have this set at 415. It's currently 450 degrees in the oven. And we're going to go in here for a 2-hour cycle, let it cool to room temp, and then we'll do another 2-hour cycle. I don't really pay too much attention to collars. I've tried. Me being colorblind, I kind of stick with the known temps, and it always seems to work. So off that one goes, and I'll go work on getting the second one in here as well. Real quick, I just wanted to show you the other knife. This is the other one, and this will eventually be a boomstick's knife. As you can see, this is just ground with 60 grit to this point. Get it nice and flat. Bevel's ground. After heat treat, I normally go back, and I'll take this all the way up from 60 grit, maybe hit it 120, 220, 400, and depending on what I like, might stop there. Might take the flats a little bit higher, but then it will eventually receive a stone washed finish after the etching of the logo, and I'll try to show those processes as well. Thank you.